Good morning, students. Today we will continue with algebraic expressions. So, some definitions I told in your last class. Now, few more new definitions are there. In this, after variable, constant, terms, factor, coefficient of factors, other definitions which we have to study in this exercise is about like terms. What is like? Like means which are having the similarity, which are same. The same in mathematics also. Which are the like terms? The terms whose variable parts are same, or you can say factors are same. Example, you can see 5p and minus 15p. So here variable is p and in both the terms p is same. So we can say 5p and minus 15p are like terms. Other part 2xy square and minus 8xy square. Here xy square is same. So we say that both are same like terms. Is it clear to you all? Now, next we proceed to unlike terms. What is unlike terms? Unlike terms means different. Unlike means what are different. So we can see the example 2xy and 2x square y. So here it is xy and here it is x square y. So we can say here both are different. That is said to be as unlike. We can see in this part all the three terms are different. You see variable part of all the three are different. So what does it mean? That it is not a same. It is different. So it is unlike term. Is it clear to you all? After this we will know what is types of algebraic expression. In types of algebraic expression, first one is monomial. What is monomial? We know mono means one. Okay? Mono means one. The equation having one term. An equation having one term with number of exponents, whole number and exponents, whatever, with one term is called monomial. Then a short expression having a single term is called monomial. Example 7x square 9xy minus 8a cube b. So what we have seen, all are having single terms. So it is monomial because mono means one and expression which are having a single term is called monomial. Now, is it clear? Now next comes binomial. Bi means two. Binomial. Now, as I have told, binomial means 2. So here we can see clearly there is an expression having 2 terms. You can see ax plus b. Ax is one term and b is another. Same way when you see this one, 7 is one term and b is another term. 2a minus 2c, 2a is one term and 2c is another. So bi means 2. The expression having 2 terms separated by plus or minus are called binomial. So what is binomial? 2 terms which are separated by plus or minus symbol. Now, is it clear to you? Now, next is trinomial. Now, tri means 3. So an expression which are having 3 terms which are same with 3 terms separated by plus or minus symbol are said to be as trinomial. Trinomial means an equation having 3 terms. Okay. Now next comes polynomials. Now, what we have talked about polynomial, an expression having 3 or more than 3 terms. Okay, then we say it as polynomial. Poly means many. So here many means 3, 4, 5, whatever counting you will take, that always comes in polynomial. Then a short we can say polynomial having number of terms which can be more than 3. Now we just recall it what we are studying right now. First one we have told about mono. Monomial means one term. Second one is bi. Binomial means 2 terms. Third one is tri. Trinomial means 3 terms. Fourth one is poly. Poly means many terms. Is it clear to you all students? Till now we have studied about, today we have studied about like terms and unlike terms, and then types of algebraic expression. Now we will continue with degree of polynomial. What is degree of polynomial? What is degree of polynomial? The degree of the polynomial is the highest power of variable in the polynomial. Now, degree of polynomial means the degree is the highest power of any variable in an equation. Now we see 8x square. So here what will be the power? 2. The degree of this will come 2. Here you see, here degree is 3, here 4, and here 1 plus 1, 2 degrees. So how many degrees, which is the maximum degree here? In the second part we will see that 3, 4 and 2, 4 will be the highest. 4 will be having the highest degree. So we will say that degree of this equation will be 4. Okay, is it clear to you all? Now, in the next part we will do the exercise 5a. Okay. Now, till now, if any confusion is there, you can clarify your doubt. I will try to make you understand whatever is there.